Hello, everyone in YouTube land. We love Rosen back here as always. Alright, a little bit of interesting news that came out today. Nothing has been confirmed, alright? But there is some truth to this, though. Nothing has been confirmed, but Nintendo has filed a trademark for what supposedly looks like or will be the N64 Classic Edition. Now, I have a couple questions. I have about 3 major questions for this fucking thing. And comment down below on what you think about this. Okay, the plug-and-play systems, NES, Super Nintendo, obviously the Sega, Atari Flashback, those have been around for a while. But now we really are getting a huge resurgence in, like, plug-and-play systems. Everything is old. Everything old is new again, pretty much. NES, Super Nintendo, 64, whatever. Now, like I said, nothing's been confirmed with the 64 thing. It will happen, though. It's inevitable. NES, Super Nintendo Classic Edition is coming out in September, I believe, sometime middle or the end of September. But the N64 Classic has me kind of confused and kind of like, really? Are you actually going to do this? This thing's going to be expensive, alright? Let's be honest here. The NES Classic Edition was $60. It's $59.99. Super Nintendo Classic Edition is going to be $79.99, I believe $80. NES 1 came with 1 controller. The Super Nintendo Classic Edition comes with 2 controllers. 20 games, actually 21, but 20 games plus Star Fox 2, which is the selling point for the system. For this plug-and-play system, let's be honest here. And the 2 controllers also. So, 21 games. 30 games. The NES Classic Edition had 30 games. Super Nintendo had 21 games. How many games is the N64 Classic Edition going to be? Are going to have? 25 at the most, 20. We know it's going to have the obvious games on there, alright? The usual suspects of games. Super Mario 64, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Paper Mario, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Pilot Wings, Wave Race, Yoshi's Story, whatever. It's going to have all those games on there. But what I want to know is 3 questions. How many games? How much is this thing going to be? Another big question is, what third-party games are going to be on this thing? Seriously, like, that's a big question. That's probably the biggest question I have. Obvious price is pretty big. I think it's going to be $100, $99.99, $100, right there. That's a lot for a plug-and-play system, all right? And I thought $60 for the NES one, for the NES Classic Edition was a lot. And then you have $80 for the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, and that only has 21 games, but it has Star Fox 2, which is an unreleased game. It has 2 controllers, so still a lot though. N64 Classic Edition could have up to 20 games at the most. 25 at the most. Like I said, all those games I just mentioned, all those first-party games, are gonna be on there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna have any rare games. No rare games at all. No Banjo-Kazooie, no Banjo-Tooie, no Perfect Dark, no GoldenEye, no Jet Force Gemini, no Blast Corps. Perfect Dark, did I mention Perfect Dark? None of those games. No rare games. It's not going to happen, you know what I mean? Maybe Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing will be the only one that'll be on there. What other third-party games can be on there? Sin and Punishment could be another one. That's Nintendo, I think. That's Treasure that developed it, but it's Nintendo. Sin and Punishment could be on there. It was on the Wii Virtual Console and the Wii U Virtual Console, so it'll probably be on there. That'd be great. So there you go, you have that. But what other third-party games could be on this thing? Like, honestly, third-party games, and when I mean third-party games, I mean third-party games that would make sense to be on this thing. Mischief Makers? Maybe? I don't know. Like, not Mortal Kombat Trilogy, not Mortal Kombat 4. Yeah, but get the rare stuff out of your head. It's not going to happen. But who the fuck knows, you know what I mean? Like, who knows how this thing's going to turn out. But this thing won't come out until probably holiday of next year. 2018. It's not going to happen. And I mean, like, it's not going to happen until then. NES Classic Edition came out last holiday. Super Nintendo ones come out this holiday. N64 Classic Editions come out next holiday. So, there you go. And yeah, I want to know those three big questions. How much is it going to be? How many games? And what third-party games will be on it? Will I be buying one? No. I'm just curious how this thing's going to turn out. Because it seems like these plug-and-play systems from Nintendo are getting more and more expensive as they go. 60, 80, 100. It's going to be 100. I know that. I know that right now. I like the idea of these plug-and-play systems. I really do. I like the idea of them. But we already own we own all these games. All right. NES, Super Nintendo. Majority of people do. Maybe if you're not. Maybe if you're watching, maybe you don't. Majority of people do though. All right. How many times have you bought Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Smash Bros, Mario Kart? Come on, like it's just getting a bit ridiculous. You have the actual game, you have it on Virtual Console, you have it on whatever, Mario Kart, Mario 64, on DS, Wii U, whatever. You have it on plenty of systems. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here. I just want to know like how much is this thing going to be? What third-party games are going to be on this, and how many games? If it's going to be $100, and the thing is, the emulation too. Like you got to emulate these games, right? And I'm sure Nintendo would pull that off real well. But you got to know like how many games is this thing going to have, and what third-party games. So comment down below. What do you think? What do you think? Third-party games, how much is it going to be, and how many games? So, yeah. Peace out. More random videos coming soon. Later. Bye.